Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is really exciting because I'm gonna have my husband in this video. We're gonna be answering some juicy questions that I asked for over on Instagram, and you guys gave a lot. So I don't know if we'll end up being able to answer all of them, but we're gonna try. And today's video is in collaboration with my really good friend Autumn. Her and her husband Tyler are going to be answering questions that they got on her Instagram. Autumn is one of my very best friends. She is also a toddler mom. She has the most adorable daughter named Skylar, and she's also pregnant with her rainbow baby, and they're naming her Scarlett. So she is also a pregnant girl mom just like me. You are gonna love her. Her husband is also in the military, so our channels are very, very similar, and Autumn is literally the sweetest girl you'll ever meet. So please make sure after you're done watching my video, you head on over to her channel and watch hers, subscribe to her channel, and head on over to her Instagram because she posts the cutest pictures of her little family. Okay, now let's get into the video. Okay, here is our guest of honor, Zachary. Say hi.
Hello.
Okay, so we're gonna answer some of your questions. I'm drinking kombucha for anyone. I'm pregnant, so this is not wine. Pretending. So we got a lot of questions, probably won't be able to answer all of them. We'll answer as many as we can. So the first one is our favorite date night. I don't know if that means like ever or just like our favorite one to do. But like...
Food?
Food?
These one-word answers?
No, you can say whatever. So I feel like our date nights always consist of like trying new restaurants and stuff. Next one is, how do y'all deal with arguments, disagreements, and getting annoyed?
Say it again.
How do y'all deal with arguments, disagreements, getting annoyed, etc.?
Isolation.
Shut up. I feel like we get really mad at each other. We get really annoyed with each other, but we're both so annoyingly annoying that one of us end up laughing, and then we're still kind of angry, but we're like, whatever, can't be mad at you. What would you say to answer that question?
Lots of sex.
Okay. How did you and Zach feel with the pregnancy news with you having an IUD? I was scared. I didn't want to like get my hopes up because I know that there's like a high probability of it being ectopic. So I was just super scared.
I'm pretty bad at gambling, so this was one of the odds I guess I went out on. So I kept thinking about I never win anything, and then 99.9% that I'm gonna lose, and I end up winning.
99.99%.
Blackjack on those odds.
Oh Lord. How many tattoos do you both have and where?
We're gonna do all of them?
Yeah. I have one on my wrist that is our wedding date. I have a anchor on my ankle that I got with my best friend that like was like, I was inseparable with her when Zach was at basic training. So that's why we got those. And then I have like a quarter sleeve that's a cover up. So that's like 4 or 5. And then I have a cross on my lower back. That was my first tattoo, and Nicole Richie had one, and I like had to have one. So my first week at college, I went and got it.
Rebel.
But I don't hate it. Like, I don't hate it, but when people see it, they're like, you have a tramp stamp? I'm like, leave it alone. I like it.
She said, screw you, Mom and Dad.
Yeah. Did though, I did.
Of 1 year?
Fun fact, he didn't get his first tattoo until he was, what, 26?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I don't know. 22.
Yeah, till he was 26.
Right.
And this is Elodie's birth flower, and that was his first one.
Got this one. Ooh.
You have to show him SpongeBob.
Oh, I got a SpongeBob.
You don't have to show all of them, but like
SpongeBob one. Oh my leg. Right there.
I can zoom in on that.
Got a ram back there.
And then he has like a huge alien one on his
Oh yeah. It is.
on his ribs. This is the coolest one. Yeah. So within 2 years, he's gotten all of those because he didn't have any tattoos until he was 26. And I want to like finish, like I want to have a half sleeve. So I want to like keep adding to this. Next one is, what would you say each other's love language is? His is physical touch, no doubt. Like that's what it is. He always says mine's gift giving, so that's what he's gonna say. And I feel like that used to be really true. But I feel like mine's now more words of affirmation. But
Gifts.
obviously I still like gifts. What's something you laugh the most about?
With each other?
Yeah. I feel like Elodie. Elodie is so weird. But she's just like us. Because we are weird people. She's so hilarious. We're always laughing. Like, she goes to bed and that's all we talk about. I'm like, remember when she did this today? Like, and just like crack up. Or we'll like imitate her and laugh at ourselves. How did you both know that each other was the one? And who does Elodie act more like?
Oh, it's a great question.
That's 2 questions. So
I thought the limit was 1 per person.
Zach. So I knew he was the one. I don't even know. Like, our first date was to Sonic, and I picked him up, and it was really I thought it was going to be super awkward, and I was scared, and I almost didn't, like, I almost backed out. And my best friend was like, it's 30 minutes of your life. Like, this could be it. You have to go. And I just remember he got in the car and we didn't shut up the whole time, like the whole way to Sonic and the whole way back for me dropping him off. And that was like the first time ever that I felt like that I had felt that way with a guy. So I literally went home and told Jessica, my best friend, I was like, I'm gonna marry him. That's when I knew he was the one, but he didn't know. He had no idea that I was the one for a while.
It's probably when I used to stalk you through your window in high school is when I knew.
He's lying. Here's a good one. What is the one thing you love most about each other? I think the thing that I love most about Zach is that he is very like protective of the people that he loves, and he's very like, he gets into like this little bubble, like you have people in your bubble and those are like your people, and like you do anything for them. And like I always feel safe when I'm with you.
Yeah, mine's gonna be the opposite. Even though I don't enjoy it most times, you like everyone and love everyone.
I do.
Even when it's probably not a great idea.
No, I do. I just love everybody.
Yeah. So that's...
He always has a good judging character though, and he knows way before I know about like my friends that are not going to be good friends, but I just always like to see the good in everybody. So I feel like we balance each other out. I feel like over the decade that we've been together that...
It's been that long?
That I've kind of... I take his advice more than I used to because he's usually right. On that stuff. On that.
And everything else.
Not everything else. If y'all decide on a name prior to birth, are you going to talk about it or keep it hush-hush? So we'll probably tell our family because I think we already have a name.
I probably won't tell anybody.
But I'm not going to announce like publicly on my YouTube or my Instagram or anything until the baby is born, because I just want to like keep that as something special. Yeah.
But she doesn't keep secrets.
Yeah,
so
it's really bad. It's really hard for me to keep secrets. I've already told my family and friends what we think we're gonna name her, but I'm gonna keep it like off of social media until the baby's born. But I'm really bad with secrets, so if you message me, I'll probably tell you. So don't message me. How do you cope with deployments? Well, we've never been through a deployment, but we've been through separation. So whenever Zach first went to basic training, he went immediately to AIT, and we were separated for like 10 months, 11 months, and 3 of those months I couldn't talk to him because he was at basic training. So I just feel like the way to cope with any kind of separation is to like have your own life, like not to say like go off and do your own thing like you were single, but you need to have like your own friends, your own schedule, your own things that you enjoy by yourself.
Mm-hmm. Join a book club, get hobbies.
Like I started my YouTube channel when he was away at AIT.
Mm-hmm.
I just needed something to like put myself into, and I feel like that's really important in marriage too, because I feel like sometimes I find myself getting lost in just trying to be like the best wife and the best mom, and he kind of has to be like, what do you want to do? Like, is there something that you want to do for you? I feel like that's important, because it's easy to start resenting each other when you don't get to do things that you like separately. How did you guys meet? Who's more organized and clean? Okay, so how did we meet? We met in high school, and we didn't like each other. Not that we didn't like each other as human beings.
Mm.
We didn't like each other as lovers.
Oh my goodness.
So he was probably like, this girl is so annoying. I will never date her. I don't know why my friend thought this was a good idea. We went on like a set up group date thing. I don't know. It was weird.
Mm-hmm.
But we didn't like each other.
She was upperclassman cheerleader, so I wasn't invited to those parties.
No, shut up. But 2 years later, we got together, and we've been together ever since.
Mm-hmm.
It just wasn't the right timing. But we met each other in high school. We went to the same high school.
Yep. I don't think I ever talked to you.
Except for that one time. And I picked you up in my bug, and I might not have even talked to you on that group date. I was probably nervous.
Yeah.
We probably didn't even speak, and I picked him up in my car. So
I think you took me home by yourself too.
Yeah, and I don't think we talked. Did we?
No.
I don't remember. It's weird. Who's more organized and clean? Okay, I don't think either one of us. Okay, Zach is organized with his work stuff. Your work stuff's organized. In life, I don't think either of us are organized with our stuff.
Mm-mm.
Clean, I feel like I'm cleaner. Yes. For sure I'm cleaner, because the house is always clean.
Well, yeah. My car's always clean. Same thing.
Your car? Yeah, my car's always messy. But the car is not the same thing as a house.
Like that's
Okay.
normal.
He's organized with work stuff. Neither one of us are organized with life, but I'm the cleaner one. Our dream duty station.
What if I was in the military? I don't know.
What is our dream duty station? Well, yours. Mine, I think mine would be Fort Carson.
I'll agree.
Yeah. My friend Autumn that I'm doing this collab with, they're stationed there right now. And her backyard, like she lives on base, like is beautiful. The places that they go and they travel and see are so beautiful. And like I feel like one day it's like 80 degrees and then the next day she shows that it's snowing. I've never been to the West Coast. I've been to like almost all the states on the East Coast, but I've never been out west. And I just feel like Colorado's beautiful.
Yeah, that'd be a good time.
Yeah.
Out there, the Rocky Mountains, we could go hiking, fishing, kayaking, moose hunting. We could do a lot of things
Okay.
we've never done.
Go hunt some moose though.
I don't think there's moose in Colorado. But
Our biggest fight.
Recently, I think it was over a TV mount.
It was the fireplace. I think it was definitely deeper than the TV being, so we redid the fireplace. I made a video on it. And then we thought about mounting the television.
Mm-hmm.
So bad that I was like, I'm leaving.
Yeah, it was a. This was a real expensive TV mount.
It was way deeper than the television or the fireplace. We just needed to be like more focused on each other and what each other needed. And the fireplace was like the last straw for me that I didn't know how to get it out.
Yeah.
But we worked it out. But that freaking fireplace.
It was stressful.
I'm glad it's done with. This is for you. This is from my friend Alexis. If Ashley is watching TV, what would she be watching?
Oh, where did I start?
Just what's the first thing?
Recently? Or any time. If you just picked a random spot and time, it'd probably be...
What am I most likely watching?
Probably those 6 people that are always going to that coffee shop. It's Friends, so it'd be that one.
Yeah.
Is there 6 of them? Joey, Monica, Rachel,
Oh.
Ross, Chandler. Am I missing someone? There's
Phoebe.
Phoebe, there's 6.
You were good.
6.
That was close.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. I'm definitely always watching Friends. How many babies do we want?
It varies. You know, if I drive past a park and I see some kid shirtless eating fistfuls of mud, I might be okay with 2. But then some days it could be however many. I don't know, 5, 8.
Growing up, I always thought I wanted 5 kids. Now I feel like 5 is a very big number. I could probably do 4. But I thought I was okay with just Elodie, so here we are. I'm so excited about this baby coming, and it makes me actually more excited to possibly have even more kids in the future, just because I always wanted lots of siblings, and I was an only child growing up, so I don't know. 3.
Yeah. I mean,
2,
we want to
3.
we want to be responsible. We don't want to contribute too much to overpopulation. So 2 or 3, I think, would probably be the cutoff.
Maybe 4. See how we feel.
Yeah, 2.5 to 3.5 is probably where we're at.
What is our favorite quality in each other? I feel like my favorite, like just in general, not like romantically. I feel like my favorite quality in you is like he can make every person feel important. Like when he speaks to you, he can make you feel like you're the most important person that he spoke to his whole life. No matter who you are. You like zone in and you're very into like whatever that person's telling you, even if it's like the dumbest shit you've ever heard. And you make them feel like what they're saying has value, because it does.
Yeah.
But you make them feel important. What's your favorite quality of mine?
What the word is, maybe compassion. You're very nice to everyone. You care about everyone. You care about everything. So it's not a homeless man we don't drive by that.
We don't go to McDonald's and get some food for.
Yeah.
Or I will literally be so sad about it all day.
Yeah. So let's.
Happiest moment together.
Probably Elodie, I guess.
For sure. That was...
Elodie and marriage.
Yeah.
I mean,
and those 2 days were
but
so perfect. Like, I feel like absolutely nothing went wrong on our wedding day. Absolutely nothing went wrong. Like, my labor was a dream. Like, the whole experience with Elodie was just, like, a dream. Like...
Oh, they weren't perfect. But afterwards, just goes to show that you don't remember any of the
no,
stuff.
yeah, for sure. Yeah. How surprised were you when I called you and told you I was pregnant? That's from Autumn.
Well, I was at work doing something that I couldn't leave at that moment. So I was pretty surprised. I didn't know, I thought you were just sick. So I didn't know what was going on. I thought something was wrong with Elodie.
Yeah, because I texted him, like, call me. I have to go to the emergency room.
So that was surprising. And
when he finally called me, he was like, what's wrong with Elodie? And I was like, nothing. I have to take her to Jenny's because I have to go to the hospital.
Yeah, and then I didn't know what was wrong with you. I thought the house blew up.
Yeah, but when I told you what it was, like...
Yeah, that's not something you...
He was like, what? Wait, what?
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't believe it.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, all the pamphlets I read. And then... Surprise!
Okay. Who wears the pants in the relationship?
I never wear pants, so I'd say it's probably Ashley.
No, I definitely wear the pants. I feel like... Okay. Yeah. I feel like I make all the decisions on, like, everything.
Yeah.
Except for things that he wants to buy for himself.
Yeah, she's
somebody needs to be like the I'm a planner. I feel like that's why I wear the pants. I like to plan things out. Like if we're gonna do like something as a family, that's me. I'm like, this is what we're doing. This is what time we're doing it. Hey, we're waking up today and we're gonna do this. Hey, why don't we go do this? That's me.
Yeah.
He's like very spontaneous. So I feel like you can't be spontaneous and wear the pants. Because life would be very chaotic.
I'm just responsible for food, shelter, and water. That's kind of my responsibility.
But he makes the money and I
spend the money.
No, well, yeah, I put the money towards the bills. So like I'm in charge of paying like all of our utilities and our mortgage and stuff.
Yeah, I'm not that responsible.
No, you are, but I'm just saying I wear the pants. I wear the pants. You would say I wear the pants.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you deal with disagreeing in parenting? I feel like right now we don't disagree in parenting because Elodie's so little. But I do feel like when she gets older, I used to try to like play both sides. Like my mom and dad were so different, but my dad would always say yes because I was a daddy's girl, and my mom would be like, heck no. So I'd go ask my dad first or something. But right now I feel like we really agree on what she is and isn't allowed to do, and I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree.
We don't really disagree on anything, and I feel like when she gets older, we've talked about things, and I just feel like our style of parenting, I don't think we're gonna have a lot of disagreements on like what our kids can and can't do and things like that. I feel like we're, out of everything that we're on the same page about, I feel like our kids is like something we are on the same page about. Like I can always count on like us being good on that. Yeah. Okay. The last one is our favorite date trip activity together. I'm gonna say this past summer we took a couple days and we went to Wilmington Beach. Wrightsville.
Next to Wilmington.
Yeah. And those like 2 days were like, it was without Elodie. And I don't know, I just feel like it was so perfect. We just had like so much fun, like that adult time.
It rained 2/3 of the time.
Yeah, and it literally did. And that should ruin a beach trip, but it didn't. It literally rained 2/3 of the day. 2/3 of the whole 2 days we were there. But we just like made the best of the situation. I don't know. It was just like it was like much needed. Because we were away from each other for like a year prior, not living together because he was doing training. So, but other than that, our honeymoon will always be number one in my book because we went to Disney World, and if you haven't been to Disney World as an adult without kids, you need to go because it's so much fun because you get to drink and like you have no worries. You just get to ride the rides, drink all the drinks, eat all the delicious food. We were there for 9 days, 8 nights, I think.
Sounds right.
Oh, it was worth every penny and was amazing. And I can't wait to take Elodie, but I'm also taking my parents. Well, I'm not taking them. They're paying for their own tickets. But because I want them to watch Elodie so we can go do like adult things.
Just don't drink too much.
Yeah, like don't get kicked out. But it's like
Don't
we
stiff
did
arm the kids.
we did like drinking around the world, which they're not allowed to advertise it. And the lady in England, right? She gave us like the tips.
Yeah.
She was like, don't drink at every country.
No, I think it was Canada because we got
Canada?
She's in Labatt.
Whatever the first one was.
Labatt Blue.
She told us to skip, like, so like have a drink here and then skip the next country, go to the next. So I think we did 6 countries and then you like go your way back. But like we were so drunk by the time we got to Mexico for dinner. We had margaritas.
Yeah.
But like on the way to Mexico, we had like a frozen Japanese beer, wine from Italy.
Yeah.
Strongbow from Britain.
Oh yeah, Rose and the Thorn or whatever that place was called.
Yeah. But anyways, that's probably my all-time favorite trip ever, always. But Wrightsville was recent and I loved those 2 days. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was fun. Check it out.
Okay, well that's all we got for you. Make sure that you head on over to Autumn's channel and check out her video out with her husband. They'll be answering questions that her Instagram followers asked her. Her husband, like I said, is also in the military. She is currently pregnant with her daughter and she has a toddler just like Elodie, so she's a fellow girl mom and she's the sweetest girl ever. So please make sure to check out her channel and her Instagram and make sure you tell her I sent you. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you did so that I know to bring this handsome little face into the videos more often. Okay, and make sure if you're not subscribed that you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any videos like this. And we'll see you next time, guys. Bye. Wait.
Wash your hands. Watch your grandparents.
The sun